First at 5. From the University of Florida's College of Journalism and Communications, you're watching WUFT News.
Welcome to WUFT News. I'm Meghan Hartnett.
And I'm Elena Barrera.
We begin with the latest on the shooting in downtown Louisville.
As NBC's Jay Gray reports, investigators are calling the massacre a targeted attack.
Images of horror and heroism. Officers rushing in to confront a mass shooter just minutes after he opened fire inside the Old National Bank in downtown Louisville.
They stopped the threat so other lives could be saved.
Police confirmed the 25-year-old shooter was a current employee at the bank, armed with an AR-15 rifle legally purchased just last week, and investigators say he was live streaming the massacre online. Now, a day after the attack, 5 dead, 8 injured, 2, including a police officer, still in critical condition. Louisville becomes the latest city caught in the vicious and sadly familiar cycle of mass shootings in America. A spray of bullets followed by a string of questions, including how and why.
There's only so many times you can walk into a room and tell someone they're not coming home tomorrow.
Raw emotion and grief.
We are despondent.
Quickly giving way to anger and demands for change.
Put those policies in place that put people first. People over guns, kids over guns, public safety over guns.
Words echoed in some form after more than 140 mass shootings this year alone. Words, to this point, many say, without any real action, hollow and empty, like the hearts of those now struggling after the latest attack. Jay Gray, NBC News, Louisville.
We saw some cloudy skies out there today. WUFT's Derrah joins us now with the forecast to let us know if you should grab your raincoat before heading out.
Well, we definitely did need our raincoats earlier today. You can see a line of scattered showers moving in from the East Coast, and there were a couple of showers that swept through Gainesville and especially on campus earlier because I did have to break out my umbrella. Skies are remaining mostly cloudy right now, and it is feeling pretty gusty outside with wind speeds up to 19 miles per hour. They're coming from the north, which is keeping those temperatures feeling nice and cool, and we're going to continue to cool down this evening. Now, that chance of rain is going to decrease as we head into those overnight hours. About a 20% chance at 6 p.m. and no chances for rain overnight tonight. We're going to be cooling down into the upper 50s, and I'll have more on exactly what you can expect tomorrow coming up.
A new bill passed by the Florida House Commerce Committee will help families recover more efficiently from devastating hurricanes. Referred to as PCB 2303, the new legislation was unanimously passed by the committee on Monday. The bill would allow residents to remain on their property during rebuilding processes. It would also require quicker approval of building permits and set better timeframes for removing destroyed boats from state waters. The new bill follows disasters and prolonged recovery processes following the destruction left by Hurricanes Ian and Nicole's wake. The Federal Emergency Management Agency released logistics on the amount of money spent towards Hurricane Ian and Nicole's recovery projects. An estimated $7 billion was spent on financial assistance, disaster loans, and flood insurance payments for Hurricane Ian alone. In total, 483 households affected by Ian are currently staying in hotel rooms paid for by FEMA, while 972 households were given temporary housing. In drastic contrast, Hurricane Nicole recovery efforts cost roughly $56 million.
Some Florida lawmakers think the death penalty should be an option in criminal cases involving the rape of young children. Bills making progress this session would authorize the death penalty in rape cases when a victim of sexual battery is under age 12. Matching a proposal for murder cases, the jury vote wouldn't have to be unanimous, just 8-4 and up. A staff analysis says in the modern era of the death penalty, no state has executed anyone for a crime other than murder. Senate sponsor Jonathan Martin, a former prosecutor, knows there are 2 specific rulings that ban Florida from applying the death penalty to rape cases. He hopes today's more conservative Florida and U.S. Supreme Courts will say those 2 cases were wrongly decided. And just in a new development with tomorrow's planned execution in Florida, the U.S. Supreme Court just refused to intervene in this case. Louis Gaskin faces a death sentence for the 1989 shooting of a husband and wife at their home in Flagler County. His jury voted 8-4 for the death penalty, with the trial happening back when Florida law did not require a unanimous vote. A Florida lawmaker is apologizing after making harsh remarks about transgender men and women. Webster Barnaby has partially apologized, but only using the word demons. He went much further in what he said in committee.
I'm not afraid to address the dysphoria or the dysfunction. The Lord rebuke you, Satan, and all of your demons and all of your imps who come and parade before us. That's right, I called you demons and imps who come and parade before us and pretend that you are part of this world. So I'm saying my righteous indignation is stirred. I am sick and tired of this.
Barnaby is a conservative Republican from Deltona. The bill was about bathroom use.
Continuing with the push from Republican lawmakers targeting transgender people through various proposals, the Florida Senate will vote today on a bill that would make way for the state to revoke the licenses of businesses that allow children to attend drag shows. The bill came after Governor Ron DeSantis' administration filed a complaint against the Hyatt Regency Miami Hotel, alleging minors were allowed to see a drag queen Christmas show event in December. Businesses could face thousands of dollars in fines and lose their liquor licenses, and anyone accused of allowing a children to see one of these shows could do up to 1 year in prison. An exception to the bill is that people and businesses can allow minors to attend a show, but only if they require a parent to accompany them. After the break, an inspiring story about one dad walking across the United States for 22 years, all to spread positivity.
Additionally, secret files from the Pentagon were leaked on social media applications.
You're watching WUFT-TV News.
Welcome back. The Biden administration is doing damage control after dozens of classified intelligence documents from the Pentagon were leaked. The documents appear to include top secrets about U.S. allies and adversaries. The Department of Defense and the intelligence community are reviewing and assessing the validity of these documents. The leaked documents, some of them top secret, showed up on several social media sites. They revealed details about U.S. adversaries and allies, including possible weak links in Ukraine's military campaign against Russia.
Hundreds of top drug companies and investment firms are blasting a Texas federal judge's ruling stopping the use of a key abortion drug. Meanwhile, several states with abortion rights supporting governors are starting to stockpile mifepristone to ensure continued access, while the group that brought the Texas lawsuit faces a key court deadline. With contradicting court cases sending the nation's most common form of abortion into legal limbo, the states that want to protect abortion access are scrambling for options. California, Massachusetts, Washington, and New York are stockpiling abortion medication. The Biden administration is appealing a Texas federal judge's ruling that invalidated the FDA's approval of mifepristone. The plaintiffs have until midnight tonight to respond. The chances for rain this week are high.
The rain is much needed, though. I'm just hoping it won't interfere with the scrimmage this week. After the break, Derrah tells us what areas we can expect rain this week.
Where these showers are moving when we return.
You're watching WUFT-TV News.
A matter discussed in today's County Commission meeting was Poetry Month.
That's right. The board approved a proclamation to declare April as Poetry Month in Alachua County.
Stanley Richardson is the City of Gainesville's official poet laureate. He stood before the county commission and read one of his original works. In the poem, he professed his love for Alachua County. Gainesville's poetry community is embracing the opportunity to highlight the literary art. Raya Ali is the head of UF's Living Poets Society Club.
Poetry to me means connecting with the human experience in a way that makes you feel not so alone.
The proclamation for National Poetry Month coincides with the upcoming North Florida Poetry Festival that takes place April 13th to April 16th. The festival is being hosted by the Alachua County Library District. Tyler Carmona, WFT News.
It has been chilly and cloudy these past few days.
It has, and I hear there's a lot of rain in our near future. Tell me, Derrah, what are we going to do with the rain this week?
Well, the chances of rain this week are particularly higher than what we've seen in the past couple of weeks. You can see showers arriving in the past couple of hours from the east, mainly centered to the north, but a few showers hitting Gainesville earlier today. It doesn't look like we're going to be seeing any more rain in Gainesville this evening, but skies in Jacksonville looking pretty similar to what we're seeing closer to home. Mostly cloudy skies, and it is feeling really gusty outside with gusts up to 31 miles per hour. This evening, skies are going to continue to remain mostly cloudy, and that chance of showers is going to decrease as we head into those overnight hours. That north wind is going to have temperatures feeling pretty cool, but it is going to shift to the east tomorrow. But you'll be waking up to temperatures in the upper 50s, 58 here in Gainesville, with that east wind having temperatures tomorrow feeling a little bit warmer. Now, the showers we're tracking for tomorrow aren't going to be arriving until the evening. This is Wednesday at 8 p.m. and you can see the first line of showers hitting Ocala while Gainesville continues to remain dry. Wednesday at 10 p.m. you can see there is the chance for a couple bands of some showers and thunderstorms, but the cluster of rain is mainly going to go off and shift to the west, and Gainesville will continue to remain dry overnight on Thursday. You can see those showers hitting Lake City and especially Perry and Cross City, but Gainesville looks like we're out of that main line of showers. Temperatures near 80 tomorrow, 78 here in Gainesville, and that chance for showers is going to increase as we head into those evening hours and as we head later on into the week. We can see up to an inch of rain in parts of Gainesville through Friday and half an inch of rain all the way to the East Coast. Now, this is going to affect the orange and blue game, as Thursday is our highest chance to see rain. Now, the game starts at 7:30, and between 6 and 8 p.m. there's a 90 to a 100% chance of rain. So it's almost guaranteed that you could see a shower if you're planning on heading out to the scrimmage. You can see showers already moving through Thursday morning. This is Thursday at 1, and you can see some really heavy showers along I-75 between Gainesville and Lake City and to the east of Gainesville. The showers begin to form a cluster and shift further east, but Gainesville is still not going to be dry until about Thursday at 8 p.m. That's when we'll see a less chance for showers. Friday night looks like it's going to be pretty dry, but the chance for rain is very, very high on Thursday. The rest of this week, temperatures are going to be a bit cooler at the beginning of the week due to these passing showers, but after the weekend, temperatures look like they'll be back into the 90s, as temperatures are going to be at 87 on Sunday. There is a 40% chance of rain on that day, so we could be seeing a shower or two. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Derrah. Let's hope that rain stays away, because tonight is a big night in the college baseball world.
That's right, 2 Florida teams will be battling out in less than an hour. If you stay tuned after the break, you can find out more about this rivalry matchup.
You're watching WUFT TV News.
Welcome to sports. I'm Shailey Klein. The Florida baseball team takes on the Florida State Seminoles tonight. WUFT sports reporter Liam Hoyo is live at Condren Family Ballpark for the rivalry matchup.
The last time these two teams met was back last month, with Florida getting the better half against the Garnet and Gold, 9-5. Florida's coming off a series win against SEC rival Tennessee. However, the Seminoles are in a rut as they've lost the last 12 of the last 13. On offense, Florida's led by Josh Rivera, who has a slug of .764. On the other side, on third base, the Seminoles are led by Jaime Ferrer, who has a slug percentage of .580. On the mound tonight for the Gators will be Ryan Slater, who has an ERA of .380 and is looking to improve to 5-0 as he's taking his 5th appearance on the mound. Under Kevin O'Sullivan, the Orange and Blue are 33-19 against the Noles, with the 20 of the last 24 meetings being wins. First pitch is set for 6 o'clock here at Condren Family Ballpark. Reporting live from Condren Family Ballpark, I'm Liam Hoyo. Now back to Shailey.
Thanks, Liam. Florida men's basketball coach Todd Golden struck again in the transfer portal. Walter Clayton Jr. announced his commitment to the Gators on Twitter this afternoon. The combo guard from Iona averaged 16.8 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game. He also shot an impressive 95% from the free throw line. Clayton Jr. was named the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference Player of the Year this season. He is the third player to transfer into the Florida program this offseason. The Gators men's tennis match against the North Florida Ospreys is underway. Florida enters the matchup following back-to-back top 10 losses to Tennessee and Georgia. The Gators secured doubles wins on courts 1 and 3 against the Bulldogs. However, Georgia delivered wins on the singles courts 1 through 4. Meanwhile, the Ospreys are riding a 4-match win streak and were named the ASUN regular season co-champions. The 9th-ranked Florida lacrosse team is heading to Lynchburg, Virginia to face off against Liberty tomorrow. The Gators are led by star attacker Emma Lapinto. She tallied a team-high 35 goals on the season and also tacked on 17 assists. Lapinto is rapidly approaching the 100-goal mark in only her sophomore season. Sitting at 98 career goals, Lapinto may be welcomed as the 4th member of the Gators' 100-goal club tomorrow. Meanwhile, Liberty has gathered momentum heading into the game against Florida. Throughout their 5-game win streak, the Flames have outscored opponents 84-42. The first draw is tomorrow at noon. The 28-10 Florida softball team is taking on UNF tomorrow. The Gators secured a series win over Auburn this past weekend. However, the Ospreys are looking to escape from an 8-game slump, sitting at a 19-18 record. First pitch is at 6 p.m.
And now WUFT's Derrah will let us know what we can expect with tomorrow's forecast.
There's about a 20% chance of showers tomorrow on the daytime side, and as we head into those afternoon hours, that chance is going to increase to 50%. Now Thursday is going to be our highest chance to see rain this week at a 60% chance, and those temperatures are going to be staying pretty cool as we do have these showers passing through, keeping those temperatures down. They're going to climb after the weekend though, back near 90, and 87 forecast high on Sunday. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 70s early next week. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Derrah. BBC World News is next, and the PBS News Hour is coming up at 7.
But your Florida news is always on at WUFT.org. Have a good night.